So traders, this is going to be a very short and quick video for you, and that is because I actually just put up a recent post in my comment section here, and I want to do a quick video for you just to give you a bit of update about what I'm seeing and what's happening through there. And that is as you can see here, this is a screenshot here, and I just said, wow, just saw this. Could we be getting ready for another move down? And that's the reason why is because I saw this screenshot here. Source is Bloomberg Intelligence. And that is traders plowed 6.6 billion into leveraged ETF longs. Record influx comes amid history tariff-driven market volatility. Man, I can't talk today. So the whole thing about this here is this is on a short-term level. Right, on a short-term level, if this is happening right now, right? This is January, February, March, April, May, right? This is happening just recently of what's happening here. That actually sort of gets me nervous. No, maybe not nervous is the right word, but if we have a look at the actual stock market itself, this is the stock market here. And in fact, let me just bring up the dailies and the weekly charts here, and let me bring up the stock market here. If I'm looking at this stock market here and I can see what's going on right now from here, we can actually see, I'm just trying to size this a bit better for you. We actually do have a high, a lower high. This actually could just be some sort of a lower high from here and then we roll over. So the point that I'm watching for and is this, if we start to roll over below this level from here, that'll be the key for me to say that this point, this image that I'm seeing right now, 6.6 billion. Now, by the way, also is a lot of the YouTube videos that I've also been watching as well too on YouTube's. I'm actually seeing a lot of people be very by the dip mode, right? Can you guys leave a comment section below and let me know what you're seeing across the, because I'm sure you guys watch thousands of videos, right? And the videos that I've been watching is like, it just seems like everything seems to be like, this is a bullish mode. Like this is the time to buy the dip. And here we go, big rally to come. And, you know, we've got everyone, David Hunter, Tom Lee, it's all these people are still saying that we're going to get ready for a big move up. Now, I actually have a 7,500 target. Now, I know you guys are probably calling me crazy. I still believe we're going to get there, but I still believe we're going to get there because, again, remember, we have well over 6 months worth of trading activity. Anything can happen within, one really good, strong month can get us to new highs, right? So if we do have a breakdown, what I do see coming from here is that if this image here is going to be in an effect, right? I actually don't disagree with Tom Lee, meaning I believe we're going to see higher prices. I don't disagree with David Hunter. Actually, David Hunter has just increased his target to 8,000. That's like, are you serious? David Hunter increase. It's just, I'm pretty sure you guys have been watching his videos as well too. And so many other people, right? It's like, there's a lot of people out there I'm seeing buy the dip, which actually is saying, we may be getting ready for a double dip move. So, again, we're not there yet. That could be just all hocus pocus theory. We're going to have to wait and see what the market does. But the key levels I'm watching for is, one, I'm seeing there's a gap here. But also, secondly, if we do start to hold here, on the actual stock market, okay, if we hold here and we do something like this here, like that, and then we start to get a break below this level here, this whole, if something like this starts to happen next week, this here is going to be probably the start of a move to a new low from here. Now, what I would want to see is what actually happens there. Now, remember, my 7,500 target, that's just the target, right? I don't actually have a trade based off that analysis. That's just based on Fibonacci's extensions, right? And I'm just saying, well, that's where we could go to, and I've just put my neck out in the line. So, but for us to actually have some sort of, if we do get that scenario, right, which is we do get a breakdown. If we do get a breakdown from here, if we fail from here and then we start to get something like that going on, we may get a rally up through here, right, because that's what happens, and then we start to see a move down from there to a new low. If we do get something like that, then we want to see what actually happens here. right? What actually happens here? Do we just break the low from here and then start to see a move back up? Because if that happens, that's actually a very positive move for the upside. And I'll give you guys an example here. If we go back and look at the last sort of movement on the downside from here, as you can see here, right? High, lower high, lower high. And look at this here. So we're in this sort of this, you know, we could be in one of these moves here, right? And then we go back down. But look at this here. It actually what? It broke the low here, didn't it? It broke the low. And then we actually started to see the move up. So do we get something like that going on? I'll show you another example here. Is Bitcoin also did something really similar as well too, right? Look what Bitcoin did. This is where bottoms are formed. And as you can see here, right, we have this low point here, and then we have this low point. But look at this here, right? We broke a slight low, didn't we? And then what? Then we came back up towards these highs up here. So we were down. We're doing this what? Down, lower high, lower high, lower high, slight low, and then complete reverse. Now we're reversing through here, which I do believe this is now a big bottoming pattern, right? And then now we're probably, if we do get a drop through to Bitcoin through there, we're probably going to see a move to the upside. I do believe this is just one big wave, by the way, on Bitcoin from there to there. So if we are seeing what we're seeing right now, and I'm seeing so many people bullish right now, which is, again, I don't care where this market goes, by the way, guys. I really don't have any dog in the fight in the bone for you guys, right? And if you understand my trading strategy, actually, that link in the description there, guys, I'm actually giving away, you know, a free trading course. And the very first video that I give you is a video walking through my trading system. So you'll be able to see, I don't really care where the market goes because I can trade it up or down. So it doesn't bother me at all. But it's just really interesting to see that we're still getting David Hunter coming out saying, big move to come this year. Right? Tom Lee's still saying the bottom's in. And many other YouTube channels are saying that the bottom's in. And then on top of that, then now we're actually getting this here, where as you can see, traders plowed 6.6 billion into leveraged long ETFs. If this is leveraged long ETFs on the stock market, I don't know if it's for gold. If this is for gold, well, you know, gold's dead anyway. Sorry, guys. sorry, gold traders. You guys are gonna shoot me one day, I tell you, guys. I don't care where gold goes. By the way, right? It's not like I hate gold. It's just understand the market cycles and how things are working. Understand why gold is actually having a bit of a pullback right now, right? And why we're probably likely to see a bit more, right? But if this is for gold, then you understand what's happening with gold. But if I don't know if this is long leveraged ETFs. Now I do know, I've heard some people on the good old YouTubes and some podcasts that I've listened to myself that they have, like one of the ones was T Triple Q was one of the ones that I saw someone said they actually bought it here. Now this is actually really dangerous territory. Because if I'm just looking at this level here, and if I'm just looking at this from a perspective of trend analysis, then I can see we have down, up, lower high, down. This could just be a lower high before we go through another dip to the downside, right? Now, again, I don't think this particular person is probably not worrying about like if it does do that, because if we do get that, we're probably going to see a big V bottom through there. But I really wanted to share this with you here because as we can see from all these different indices, the NASDAQ as well too, right? Yeah, we're getting a very strong rally, and the Dow Jones. Like, again, it just depends on what happens through here, right? So again, the levels for me, if I'm watching this on the S&P 500, which is the main one here, this will be a high. This is actually the last significant high up here, and we're coming and we're down and we're doing something like that, right? So, but if we break below this level here, we could be getting ready for another drop to the downside. Now, when I do say that, when I say drop to the downside, I'm looking to see whether we do get some sort of V bottom. If we don't, then it could be catastrophic. This could be the start of a complete big drop in the markets. And my 7,500 target is not going to get hit, and it's going to be in the toilets, right? Which again, and then so many traders would be wrong this time, right? So many traders. And again, if this picture here is based off that, is based off this here, this massive 6.6 billion. Is this a massive warning sign of a big move on the downside about to happen?